Cause we all just wanna be big rock stars and live in hilltop houses driving 15 cars.
What's up, HCG fam? Chunk checking in. What's up, HCG rock stars as well? Hope everyone's doing great. It's been a few days, so I thought I'd give you a vlog update. I've been keeping up to date a little bit on Facebook. I don't post as much as I should, and I feel like every time I post I get a lot of comments, and I appreciate it. It's kind of that feeling where at Christmas you give your best friend like a little $5 gift card, and he gives you, a basket full of $100 goodies, and that's how I feel like now. I'm definitely I receive a lot more than I put out, so to speak. So I appreciate that. I'll try to get better as I get more free time. But you guys are the best. That's why I love this family. It's always just an outpour of appreciation and support and advice. Along with that advice and support, I got plenty of it in my stall. I was kind of desperate for a while. I was going through a cold and some back pain, and I lost 11 pounds the first week, and I thought, things are going. That wasn't as good as my first round weight, but I can't expect to lose the same amount of weight every round. I thought, that's perfect. And then week 2 goes by, stall, gain, loss, little loss, gain, little loss. Week 3 comes by, loss, gain, loss. I was just like, what is going on? I'm 290 pounds, eating 500 calories, and I'm gaining weight. I gained, I think, 6 times. I felt like I had cheated. I was like, did I eat something bad? I think I had 2 sugar-free cough drops. With like sugar alcohols and stuff, and I was always dark or medium ketosis, so I know that I didn't knock myself out of ketosis. I started to question everything about the diet. Yeah, I'll be honest. Those stalls really, really, really challenge you. I expected week 2 to be slower. I expected, maybe I'll lose 3 or 4, maybe 5 pounds or something like that, and then kind of just go on maybe half, a lot of 0.6s to 0.8s and the rest of the protocol, kind of like I did last round. But man, that was just, I had to dig deep. I'll be honest. That was just really hard. You know how you're sick and it's like you want chicken soup and ice cream. You feel like a little baby. And so I'm sick and back pain, and I'm having to take time off work for a few days, and it's just like I have so many projects and all this stuff was coming around, and here I am eating a palm full of chicken and lettuce, and how my body can stall on 500 calories, it just doesn't make sense to me. And it's your brain's just like freaking out. You want to question everything you've done, and you just don't understand. My BMR is almost 3,000, 2,600, something like that. So just the thought of not losing weight, it's I don't know if you've ever seen Biggest Loser. I'm sure a lot of you have, but so those weeks where you see them work out for like 6 hours a day and it's like 0 or something like that. It's like, how in the freak can your body do that? But it was a struggle. I'll admit. This was the first time where I really, really, really debated quitting. I struggled between 288 and 292 for those 14 days. And my wife even saw me, and she's just like, hon, you've lost 50 pounds. You're doing great. There's no reason why you can't just take care of yourself now and just give up and start it again when you're healthy. And a lot of people gave me great advice. Delmim said, hey, dude, don't give up your losses. If you think you're run down or hit immunity, or you think you need to quit, just call it a 23-day round and never give those weight and those pounds back up. Even if it takes you till next summer to get down to 220, just realize every round, every 15, 20 pounds makes a huge difference. I got a lot of advice from a lot of people to saying, stick it out. It pays off. I got advice just to say, I'm sorry you're having this issue. Hope it gets better. And so you guys just really shouted out to me, and I appreciate it. It helped a lot. Like I said, the first time I really questioned the diet and thought, you know, I've been 300 plus pounds my whole life. 290 is fantastic. I've done great. Why just kill myself to keep going? And it was basically all an excuse just to want to eat crap. I mean, that's what it boiled down to. I was feeling down. I was feeling um, whiny crybaby, and I was just my mind was finding excuses so I could just go eat crap again, and that's really all it was. You just got to dig deep. If you're struggling and you're stalling out and you just don't understand why, and you've done everything right, you're eating your 2 meats, your 2 veggies, your 2 fruits, you're just drinking your water, you're taking your vitamins, the weight's gonna fall. I promise you, it's gonna pay off. It may not show up on the scale, it may not, show up right away, but you just gotta tough it out. You gotta dig deep. You gotta want this more than just weight loss. You gotta say this is gonna change my life, and 290 is not good enough. And that's what I had to do. I mean, I had even the support from my HCG family said, "Hey, you need to take a break." And I had the support of my family, my friends, um, but I didn't have the support of myself. And because I know if I was really hurt and well, I was in a lot of pain, but if I was really to the point to where I just had to stop, I would. But I I didn't want to stop because everyone else said it was okay to stop. I don't. I hope that doesn't sound offending, because not everyone told me to stop. They said if you, and you guys were right. You guys were like, hey, if you're feeling like you need to stop, you do it for yourself. But I knew deep down inside that if I stopped, it wasn't because of my issues around me. It was because I just wussed out. And so I didn't hope to not offend anyone. I didn't mean to offend you guys saying, hey, don't tell me to stop, because that's not the way I took your advice. It was more of a, if I stop now, I'm just letting everyone else, I'm being the victim and just saying, oh, everyone else thinks it's okay and I have an excuse now and stuff like that, instead of just manning up and sticking it out. So I remixed HCG a couple days ago, and I'm going strong until the 30th. So that's that, guys. I'm back on board. I lost 5.6 pounds the last 3 days. Don't expect to keep losing 1.8 and 2 pounds the rest of the round or anything, but I feel like I'm back on board. I broke through the stall, and I may retract a little bit, but I feel like I waited it out and it paid off. So if you're down and out, just wait it out. Just ride the HCG train. And I look back on my first round, and I had lost. I was comparing, and I think I told a couple people this. Like, my weight loss was almost half by today from what I lost the first round. And remember, I was on the drops, and so one part of me says, "God, are the drops better?" But the other part says, "Did I really lose abnormal fat when I was on the drops?" I don't want to get into that debate because I never really did a fat comparison in the first round, but I can't really compare that round and say, oh, it was the drops that were the best, I should go back to the drops, or oh, I was losing lots of muscle and stuff like that. But it's just different. So it's not the huge numbers that I expected, but it's probably the right kind of fat. So I can't complain. Let's see what else. I'm 9 minutes in, so sorry if you're watching this vlog. I know it's kind of long. I've been looking past. I've been really bad at vlogs lately and watching them, so I've had a few shout outs. I appreciate that, guys. I was trying to think of like Kristen and Tony, and there's a lot of people that kind of just dropped off the face of the earth, and I can see why they would do that if they quit the protocol. It's kind of like when you quit a diet, you don't go hang out with Weight Watchers buddies anymore, really. And so I don't know. I hope they still watch vlogs. I hope you guys come back sometime. I know life gets crazy, but it'd be great to see a lot of people that have left again. I don't know if anyone has any update on people who've kind of faded away the past month or two. Let me know. One last thing before I close my vlog. So because of my back pain, I've had to sleep on the couch a few times because otherwise I'm like kicking my wife out of bed and stuff. But I've been falling asleep with like random various TV stations on, like the Food Network, which is a bad idea, by the way. I ended up like dreaming about the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and every time I ate chicken or something, I blow up into that big, the girl that blows up in the big ball and explodes or floats up or whatever. But a dream I had a few nights ago was awesome. I accidentally fell asleep with the Sci-Fi Channel on, and I'll try not to be so gory here, but basically zombies were attacking me and my family, and we're running all over, and there's fire and just zombies everywhere. And I'm like, this is random. And all of a sudden, a zombie gets a hold of me and he like rips off one of my limbs. Sorry, not to be too gross here, but before he takes a big old bite of my right arm, he grabs his little kitchenette scale and puts it on there. And of course, it says exactly 100 grams. And he looks at me and smiles, and then just starts going to town. I was like, I gotta stop sleeping near like with the TV on this diet, because I'm telling you, like the dreams are just wacky. So don't dream of zombies tonight, or don't watch the Sci-Fi Channel when you fall asleep on this protocol, because you'll wake up with some really random thoughts. That's all I have, guys. It's going strong, going well. Appreciate all the support. Have a great week. Take care.
Hey, hey, I wanna be a rock star. Hey.